three Nokia phones I got from 360 Souk. I want to show you the last two. I'm really only going to concentrate on this one here, which is the Nokia 108, which has a massive 4 megabytes of RAM. Yep. 2G. It has a 1.4 inch screen, not particularly high res, and takes a SIM card and up to SIM card, dual SIM card and SD card up to 32 GB. So in theory, this could be a mini music player. Now. Why am I looking at these? Why am I reviewing them? Well, I got three, and I'll show you the other one that I got, which was this one, is the Nokia 220 dual card. This one I dropped. It's not broken, but let me show you. I dropped it. Now I can't get the case to fit in right here. It's a bit strange, but it's still working. And really, there's case, see, it doesn't fit. So are these genuine? I'm not exactly sure. They could be. They're just very cheap phones. But you know, this one, Nokia 220, is still working. It's almost the same spec as this, except the camera is better on this one. It says it's 2 megapixel. Wow. So again, this one can still be used. It's just I can't be bothered reviewing it. And I'm only going to show you the 108 very briefly. This is not that old a phone. I think it came out in 2013. So it has the usual. Oh, it has some games here. Let me see. Demo. Oh, Snake. Now, I'm not very good at Snake. Let me try it. See, that's how good I'm not at it. So, you know, it's not particularly old phone. So, look, why am I bothering showing you these? Well, as I keep saying, that I think some old dumb phones still have a part to play in the modern life that one leads today. I mean, you can use this as a backup phone. A lot of people, and this will be given as a gift, just a small thank you to somebody who will use it as their use their SIM card from home, and just keep it for kind of emergencies. You can keep you know, an extra SIM in the back pocket, sorry, in your glove compartment, and have this, and you know, it can be an emergency phone. The battery life is pretty decent on standby, and also which is something I'm in favour of, is that one can give it to your children, and you know, you've got immediate contact, yet they don't have much access to anything other than, well, if they wanted to listen to some music and play some games that I'm not particularly good at. So really, there's very little going on here. Multimedia has a radio player, and of course the ubiquitous audio player. The camera is 0.3 megapixels, so that is incredibly low resolution. I'm not sure what you would ever use that for. You're not going to buy this phone to use as a camera, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. So as I said before, I got this from 360 Souk, along with this one and the 216, I think it was, that I got, and it was 99 reals. And really, they're just all given as small thank you gifts. It's not because I know that people have their main phones, but they're happy to have a second one just in case. Plus, as I said before, in the old use, you know, for emergencies and for kids. Call quality, I actually put my SIM card in here, and I was surprised. The call quality was not too bad, really, considering. I remember one of my first phones was a Sony Ericsson. No, it wasn't Sony. It was just when it was Ericsson, and it was maybe about this size. I think it was a wee bit smaller than this, and I remember thinking that phone was really cool. Um, but of course, I mean, if you look at it now, it's really very, very basic. Uh, so um, I just wanted to share my bargain, shall I say, from 360 Souk. Now, I don't know 360 Souk, all I know that it's in Dubai, and I have bought some stuff from them, and certainly they don't have the same kind of choice as like Souk.com. But for electronics and slightly Chinese brands, etc., I got the Mi ones from there, and I'll no doubt buy some other cheap phones from them. They will deliver to KSA, and you can pay cash on delivery. I don't get any money from them. I'm just telling you that that's the ones that I've used, and for the most part, they have been pretty reliable. But I don't know what would happen if you actually have a problem with the phone, how you would return it. At least now here with Souk, which is, as you'll see if you go onto their website, is called Souk, an Amazon company. It's been bought by Amazon, and it, you it's actually a bit easier to return anything that is not functioning, but to return anything from the Emirates, I'm not exactly sure. A guy contacted me on Facebook when I was selling one of the Mi ones, and he had bought a Mi one, not the same as mine, from King Souk in UAE, which I bought from as well, and I think the phone froze, and he was having trouble getting anybody to even answer his emails. So, I can't really comment. I'm going to say that most probably you're going to find it difficult to return for some reason. With customer service is not yet uppermost in the GCC. So let's see what happens. I have ordered from King Souk, and I have had no problems at all. Um, and the quality was fine. But I've ordered the one of the S color ones. I think the first one I ever reviewed. I ordered it from not from 360 Souk, and that was the one that had the really bad malware. But look, you take a risk with really, relatively unheard of Chinese brands using Android, because sometimes they do freeze, sometimes they get stuck, and they're very difficult to get into recovery if you're not familiar how to do it. Plus, there's not a lot of support on forums and stuff like that. So, for me, for the most part, I would advise people who were looking for a cheaper phone, maybe just pay a slightly more and get it from Souk.com if you're going to shop online, so that you have that return policy that they have, and they have a guarantee, and it is easier to return. I'm not going to say that you'll not face a headache, because undoubtedly trying to return anything here is, life is made quite difficult for some reason, but you can return it, and hopefully with Amazon, etc., it will be better. So, 360souk.com, I have had no problems recently. I got this, let me see if I can show you this watch here. Don't know if you can see it. Don't know what the brand is, Longbow, 38 Rials. Bargain. So, check them out, because they do have some decent prices. And if you're looking for a cheap, dumb phone, why not buy three for 99 Rials? Okay, so that's it. My trio of Nokia dumb phones. The other one is gone. I gave it as a gift. This one is broken. I will just keep somewhere in case somebody needs an emergency phone. They can sellotape it together. This one will be going as a gift. Yeah, so that's it. Usual, any questions? Anybody got any queries about online shopping in the GCC? They can contact me. I have become a bit of an expert through trial and error. So leave a comment. I will do my best to answer it. Okay, thanks. Bye.